Good morning, everybody. It is 10:52 a.m. on Friday, September 17th, and I wanted to get a video done heading into the weekend because there's a lot shifting going on in the crypto markets, and I want to talk to you about that. I want to tell you where you want to start looking to put your money, and there's a few places and a new entry on a coin that I'm in. If you like that, I think it's going to be a big month in October and for the rest of the year. That's just my personal opinion. So if you like that, hit the like button. Please, please, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it greatly. Also remember that none of this is to be considered financial advice. Everything in this video is for information and educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, just a trader, but I have my opinion and I want to share it. Yes, it's hoodie weather, so I'm super excited. I hate summer, it's too hot for me. I love winter, I love to ski and snowboard, so I'm excited for the rest of this year to finish off, continue out strong. So let's get going and let's get into it. Okay, so first off, let's get into the news, and I'm going to go through this stuff pretty fast today because there's a lot to go over, and so I'm going to stick to mainly the headlines. Not going to get too much into the news, not going to get too much into Bitcoin, just going to breeze through everything really quick. So Shiba Inu jumps 40% on Elon Musk's cryptic endorsement Coinbase listing. Nonetheless, Dogecoin knockoff token was down more than 80% from its record high of 0.00005, 4 zeros. So if I said an extra one, I apologize. Anyways, I would say don't buy this huge jump. It's a Coinbase listing, and normally that's what happens on Coinbase is people transfer their coins over to Coinbase into the new Coinbase wallet, and then it jumps up as soon as it starts trading, and then it sells off. The chart is selling off. I'm not saying that it's going to dump all the way back down. I'm not saying that it's not going to go up. I just think it's a risky buy. Okay, moving on. 1.2 billion in Ether withdrawn from centralized exchanges in record daily outflow. I think things are moving back to Ethereum and other ecosystems, with Solana having gone down. We'll talk about Solana later, but also this was led by Cathie Woods. So big on Ethereum, money flowing back into there. Cathie Woods ARK leads pack, adding to Grayscale Ethereum holdings. 3 of the largest holders of Grayscale Ethereum Trust added to or held their positions steady, new SEC filings show. Cathie Woods ARK Investment Management added 82,867 shares of ETHE, bringing its total to more than 721,000 according to its latest SEC 13F filing. Hardly surprising given Woods' overall bullishness on crypto. The shares were more than $21 million as of this writing. So her and her group or other large-scale investors buying into Ethereum, and she's doing her best to convince people to buy into Ethereum, just like Michael Saylor, and Bitcoin for that matter, as well as Michael Saylor trying to convince everybody to buy into Bitcoin. So big stuff out of there. More news. SushiSwap's token launchpad Miso hacked for $3 million. So if you saw the price of SushiSwap tank, this is why, another hack. So another reason to be careful. Just want to warn, because I'm going to talk about microcaps today as well. Another reason to be careful in microcaps. I always keep my microcap positions updated on the Stock Market Mentor forum right here. But also, it's incredibly important, and I always remind people, don't put more than 5% of your entire portfolio across all your microcaps. Maybe on the high end, 10% if you have a little bit more risk. They're the most dangerous ones to be in. The hacker exploited the single target of the JPEG's Auto Mart token auction, a parody NFT project imitating the value of a 2007 Kia Sedona. There was a lot going on with the 2007 Kia Sedona and jokes about that over the weekend and early in the week. Okay, so moving on from news, there's more news, but this is going to segue into what I think is a good place to start putting your money again, and that is in gaming. NFT gaming company Animoca Brands acquires majority stake in Bondly, and look what happened to Bondly. And if you remember, Bondly is an NFT cryptocurrency. They were selling Jake Paul NFTs and Tory Lanez NFTs, and back in, I think, March or February or maybe even April, somewhere around that time frame. I was in this at 30 cents. It went up to like 80 something cents, I believe. I sold while it was coming back down. It just felt kind of like a pump, using Jake Paul and Tory Lanez. They are a NFT marketplace, would transition easily into gaming, up 48% today. do I recommend buying it? Not necessarily, but you know, I mean, you're going to get really picky if you're picking between. I mean, they got hacked, so apologize that I didn't mention that first. They got a hack, and they came out with a version 2. I believe that's what happened, and you know, the price is back up to where it was like pre-hack, and now off this is up 40 something percent. So ignore the all-time lows, but you know, you're getting kind of nitpicky if you're, I mean, maybe if it's something that you feel like getting into. I'm not saying get into it. I'm not in it. I don't necessarily plan to, but gaming will be big. I'm going to talk about a couple coins in a minute. So let's get into the charts. And first, as always, let's talk Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 47,632. And as you can see, this is a, didn't know I had that on. Let's get rid of this. As you can see, Bitcoin is retesting the support area that it broke out over of the 47,381. And right here, the 47,274. So holding above that, we did golden cross, 50 cross the 200. We're above that. So I think this is just a little bit of just like a back test. It almost looks like a short handle, cup and handle pattern here. I'd like to see the handle a little higher, but there is stuff going on later in the month, actually 3 days from now. So I do expect Bitcoin to get some traction and attention. You have this mainnet event going on in New York from the 20th through the 22nd of September. All these speakers, you could look through them. There's a lot of DeFi speakers in here, and you know, I'm a big believer that DeFi is starting to pick up some steam. It is one of the more sought after parts of crypto by large dollar amount investors. It's not all DeFi. You could obviously see the NFTs, stuff like that, but all these speakers, Coinbase, Robinhood, all these different projects, 3-day events. So there is going to be a lot of venture capitalists there as well. So I see a lot of excitement getting back into crypto. Also the Shiba Inu, you know, running, that just tells me that, you know, like dumb money's coming back in. That I mean, if you make, it's just what it's called. It's not that you're dumb if you make money off of crypto, or if you or Shiba Inu or Doge if you buy, or if you buy or hold Doge. It's just, you know, this is the retail coming in. They go to the meme stuff, you know, and the hot stuff, and is like, what is it? Dan says popcorn on your cell phones or something. They want to see popcorn on your cell phones or something like that. Anyways, back to Bitcoin. Nothing too exciting last couple days. Always watch the Bitcoin futures heading into and heading out of the weekend. See where we close, see where the price is before we open. And then looking at Bitcoin dominance, we're seeing a test of this trend line again. If we break out from here, Bitcoin will probably see a move at 52, 53,000. Just remember, Bitcoin can almost also move up in dominance when it's moving down. So looking at that, Bitcoin's looking fine, absolutely fine. Looking at Ethereum, as we mentioned before, Ethereum's just, you know, retesting this breakout trend line. So I see it very healthy, see a lot of fundamental reasons to buy Ethereum. And as I mentioned, money moving kind of out of Solana. For now, this is a good opportunity. So I'm not trashing Solana. I'm in Solana, and I'm scaling in the 130s and 140s. And if it goes down a little further than that, and we'll look at the chart in a minute. But first, I want to show you my thought process on that. So if you go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, I use CoinMarketCap to look to see where the coins are listed, which I'll go to in a second. But you can look at all the different ecosystems. And if we look at the Solana ecosystem, you know, you want to look at the 7-day returns, look at all these red. I mean, Audius, these aren't Solana projects. Chainlink, the Graph, I don't know why they're on there. Maybe they're in conjunction, or they have a partnership where they do something. Waves, I don't think is either. Audius is, Ren isn't, but you could see red. I think some of these just turned green. Talked about Akash before. I really like Akash. Red, all these 7-day reds, 7-day red, 7-day red. So people are selling out of Solana. Obviously, they went down. They had, I think, a DOS hack or something like that. Anyways, but so we go there, and where is the money going? Right now, it's going into the Avalanche ecosystem. Did I say that right? So let's find the Avalanche ecosystem. Sorry, they had an Avalanche. You look at this, 61% gain on Avalanche, 104%, 47, 128, 82%. Those high percentage gains. I don't like to buy when things are up like this. I like to sell a little bit when things are up like this. But you look at all these huge gains over the past 7 days. And then lastly, go into the Phantom network. I think it was up a little higher. Let's see. So, and you can go on here in CoinGecko, and all you do is go to categories, and it'll bring you to this page. But Phantom, another one, did really well on that I've gotten back into recently. There it is. Phantom ecosystem, red, all these red. So it's a good opportunity, I think, to move into these ecosystems that are down now. I think I know there's some rumors about like some announcement or something like that, or some news with Phantom in October, and then like with Solana in November. So good chance to start buying the way down, researching these projects in the ecosystem, or just buying Phantom or Solana if that's something you choose to do. Again, do your own research, and please be responsible with your risk management and your money. And I'm again reminding you, I'm not a financial advisor. So, but that's just my thoughts, is that money's moving out of Solana. You've seen, Ethereum catching some wind too, so moving back into Ethereum, not moving into Avalanche ecosystem, and then like could be a good opportunity to start, slowly dollar cost averaging into Solana and Phantom, or their ecosystem projects. So moving on, I think another hot area, as we saw with the news, NFT gaming company Animoca Brands acquires majority stake in Bondly. Gaming coins could be good to look into. I did sell my Illuvium. I have all of the in-game SILV from staking. I just think Illuvium, it got on such a big run. I made a tiny bit on it, but like from $40 to over $500 in a very, very quick amount of time. And their game doesn't come out till end of year or beginning of next year, and there's usually delays with stuff like that. So we'll see. I'm not saying there's going to be a delay. I could see it at $1 billion market cap before the game comes out, but got out of that. So two of the ones that I like are Chain Guardians. It is a play to earn, but you don't necessarily have to pay to play. It's a really low market cap. It is available on KuCoin. It's one of the ones, isn't at 40 something. It went 49 cents, I believe. Went over like $2 in the $2 range to $2.50, and it's pulled back. Stock Market Mentor Forum been mentioning with this too, that it's possibly a good buy that it is a good buying area in the 90-cent range, coming down on the 50-day moving average, which is 93.95 now, and it's moving up back over $1. Good to see. This is another high risk one, low market cap, so don't go all in on this one, but I really do like it. You could farm NFTs to play in the game, stuff like that. Another one that's been popular, I'm sorry, wrong chart, is Alice. A good one to gauge the market by, my friend Alice. And it looks like we're hopefully don't move sideways, because that would put in a little bit of head and shoulders pattern. But if you're watching the gaming market, Alice is a good one to follow. And we're watching these breakout levels here. So if we can get above today's high, that would be really nice. And the last one you want to watch is Axia Infinity. Axia Infinity is the largest market cap game, and it went on a crazy run from 10 cents in October of 2020 to recently $90. So $94.67. So you want to watch this. I don't trade it. It's gone up too much for me. There's not as much opportunity. If that's more your style, great. Really sitting on support here. So we'll see if that holds. 50-day moving average and a strong support. You can see how many times the support has held. Kind of similar to what it did back here. But yeah, watch those gaming. And yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Hoping to see a little move up out of Bitcoin this weekend. And it's not just hope. I'm not just sitting here saying I hope this, I hope that. We do have that conference going on in New York, and we're just retesting. We're still above the 50-day and 200-day moving average. If we could break out above the previous 2 days highs, that'd be really well. And yeah, the last one, sorry I missed this, wanted to talk about is Coty. I've been watching a lot of, not necessarily webinars or podcasts, but YouTube, and I've heard just like whispers of like something with Coty coming up, like September 25th, I believe it was, with Cardano, some type of partnership or something like that. I don't know how true it is, so don't take it to the bank. Mainly, you'll be able to know from the chart, if we break through this 40 level, that'll be really, really good. I could see it kind of sitting here for today. I'd like to finish over yesterday's high of 38 cents yesterday. I'd like to see it finish over that and then continue on to break over 40 cents and see what we could do from there. Still market cap around 350, 400 million, so still got room to run. So we'll see. News trumps everything. You can see Golden Cross happening here. So a lot of things I like about Coty, buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing. So there's the rumor right now. If it goes up, 25th, 26th, and we see a large spike, I'll probably sell it, wait for a pullback depending on what it's looking like momentum wise. I might hold on to a little bit. But anyways, that's today's video. And so big three I wanted to talk about is just, the Bitcoin chart and the event that's coming up next week. Wanted to share the ecosystems and where the money is flowing into and where it's flowing out of and what my expectations are with that in the future. And then wanted to share about gaming, obviously that news with Bondly and seeing it go up 48% today and just slowly rising over time, even in a coin that was just hacked, is a big deal. And share the Chain Guardians is the one that I really like. I like ANRX too. It just hasn't really done anything or caught on steam. It's one of those microcaps that I just kind of hold, and whatever happens, happens. Next video that I do, I will talk about microcaps because I have been buying a little bit more of microcaps. Not a lot, like I said, they're risky. But those are the ones that could 50x or 100x. And, I want to have a small amount of my portfolio in those. So if you like today's video, please hit the like, please hit the subscribe. Almost at 300 subscribers. As you know, I have a goal of 1,000, and then I want to go from there. So please hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate it greatly. And until then, have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.